Hey gang, Carl White here for your quick hit. In 5 or 6 minutes here, I'm going to give you a strategy that if you implement it, it's my firm belief, this can get you loans like right now. So, it never ceases to amaze me on how much money loan officers will spend not to have to pick up a phone, right? It never ceases to amaze me when we all know how effective the phone is when we do it. The problem is like we don't know what to say and who to call, and we don't want to do any cold calling. I don't want you to do any cold calling. We have found a clever little thing that we do that's very effective. Now, people ask me, Carl, should I go consumer direct or referral partner marketing? Right? My answer to that is always yes. Do both of those. If you're missing out on any one, you're really missing out. So we do both of those. This particular strategy is with referral partners. Let me show you why this is a big deal, and I'm going to give you an exact text to text out that we've seen to be just an absolute game changer. So imagine a real estate agent sending you a deal a month, just one deal a month, right? One agent, one deal a month. Every time they send you a deal, give or take, national average is probably about a $2,000 check in your pocket every time you close a loan. Some of you more, some of you less, but you get the idea. So if that agent sends you one deal per month, right, that's 12 deals, that's 24 grand. Every time we get one agent to send us one deal a month, you get a $24,000 raise. Now, in the period of a full month, there's 160 work hours on a 40-hour work week. In a full 160-hour work week, if we just get one new agent in 160 hours, one new agent, not 10, not 20, not even two, just one out of 160 hours, we multiply this times 12 months. In other words, each agent's worth $24,000 per year. And if we add on one per month times 12, at the end of the year, you're on track to giving yourself a $288,000 raise. That's in addition to what you're currently making, right? So tack this on into it. Now, I'm not making an income claim here. I just want to be real cautious about that. I'm just saying if we just add one new agent sending us one new loan per month, and you're making $2,000 per loan, give or take, that is a $288,000 raise. So you go, all right, Carl, how do you do that? This is one way. This is a very simple text we send out. And this came from David Wakefield, right? So we had we have a strategy that we use by what we call the yellow sticky note script, which is a phone call. And David, being the clever little guy that he is, he's one of the leaders in our Freedom Club, which is a high-end loan officer mastermind group. He took our little phone script and converted it into a text because he said he'd rather send out a text. So that's what he did. So what you do is you get a list of all the real estate agents that you've closed a deal with, either the listing side or the buyer side, in the last 12 months. Right here, as you're watching this, is probably somewhere near the beginning of the year. This is a good time to do this. So you get a list of every agent that you've closed a deal with in the last 12 months, and here's the text that you're going to send out. So the idea of this is you're in the office and you found a little yellow sticky note, like the little yellow sticky notes on a file, right? And here's the text that goes out, and we'll flash it on the screen here. This is David with Prime Lending, right? It came from David, but this will come from you, of course. I found a note on a closing we worked on that said, Realtor Bob, cool agent, asked for coffee. How's Wednesday or Thursday look? That's the text. Simple little text, right? You do that text and you're engaging in a conversation. And we have found that when we go to those coffee meetings and we say the right things at the coffee meetings, ask the right questions, and then do the right follow-up, we have found that we get referrals from many of these agents, and that for me personally, these numbers were really easy, right? These were really easy numbers. These are really obtainable numbers. It just simply takes a little bit of action, guys. So this is no cold calling. This is simply taking out a text, the people you've already done business with. And we have other members in our Freedom Club that are sending out this same text, and they're seeing really great results from it. Nice and simple and easy. We don't have time here in the quick hits to go over like exactly what do you say in the meetings and exactly how do we follow up with these people so that we get referrals from them. And again, these are agents that we've already worked with. This is not any cold calling or no begging for business or anything kind of weird like that. This is just contacting agents that you already worked with a text that gets you appointment, and then on the appointment saying a very set few things, and then following up in an absolute certain way, that this has worked out real well for us. So anyway, I don't have time to go over the entire strategy because of the time limitations. Little button here on the somewhere we're watching this video. Just click that button. We'll schedule a call with you, and we'll go over step by step exactly what do we say at the meetings and what do we do on follow up, that we actually start getting referrals from the cool agents, the agents that you want to work with. How do we make all that happen? At the end of that call, if you want us to help you follow through with that, we'll talk about how we can do that. Or you can just take the complete scripts, the complete strategy, go do it on your own. Totally cool either way. We just want to help you. We'd love to see more of you get a $288,000 raise. And man, I'd like to see if that would happen for you. So my name's Carl White. Click on the link, schedule your call. We'll go over the rest of the strategy, and appreciate those that brought this to you. And we'll talk to you when you call in.
This is Mortgage News Network.